Hello and welcome to another episode of Silver and Steel. It is our great pleasure to bring you this wonderful story on Tuesday nights. Before we get into it, let's get a couple things out of the way. Number one, I'm getting it out of the way. First thing today, every time myself or one of our amazing cast members rolls a nat 20, somebody in the audience has a chance of winning a legendary bundle courtesy of D&D Beyond. So that's pretty awesome. And number two, let's introduce our wonderful players as well as who they play. Jen, take it away.
Hey, I am Jen Kretchmer. I am playing Alyndra, your friendly neighborhood high elf cleric wizard. I was so not ready to go first.
You got this. You're doing good.
Like cleric, wizard, the biker gang member, apparently.
Diviner doing stuff. I did not foresee that. This was not foreseen.
You didn't foresee that, Harley? Come on.
Hashtag not blessed.
Meagan.
Hello, everybody. I am Meagan Kenreck, and I'll be playing Sofieus tonight, an artillerist baker of flump-shaped marshmallow tea cakes, which I put one aside just in case I can use it to make friends out of enemies. After all, the way to a foe's heart is through their sweet tooth.
Or through their stomach, literally.
Like
That
literally
too.
between these ribs right here. Just
Yeah.
like right through there.
Avren can tell you.
Lauren.
I'm Lauren Urban. I'm going to be playing Orkira Eldritch, your dragonborn cleric, just eating whatever Sofieus wants to offer.
No.
Hope.
I am Hope LaVelle, and I'm playing Penelope Halfpint, your friendly halfling druid, Circle of the Moon.
I love the way you say circle of the moon every time. B. Dave.
B. Dave Walters playing Freely the Lucky Boy. I think, wait, where is he? Over there? Yeah, Freely the Lucky Boy. And recently back from a time-twisting wibbly-wobbly adventure somewhere in the north, which didn't make sense to him either. And back to enjoy things here today with hopefully a grim, gritty, soul-wrenching, horrifying adventure, I'm sure, that you have planned for us, Jasmine.
And last but not least, Todd.
God, I hope everyone dies in this one. No, I think it's the grim darkness we all deserve and need. No, I play Avren. He is the deal maker with devils, undead, and also small children. Yeah, that's it. That's Avren.
Like you do.
Like you do. And I scare them too for fun.
As one does.
Yeah.
And I am your DM, Jasmine, that bronze girl, Bhullar, playing Daisy, Millie, Spice,
And Millie.
and yeah, and everybody else.
And most
All the
importantly,
NPCs that you love.
Most importantly, Machete.
Most importantly,
Yes.
Machete. We've got, speaking of Machete, we've got two amazing pieces of art to share with you today before we get into some games.
Yes. So, yeah, I'm excited about this.
Oh my
great.
God, my
Because-
sweet
Great.
children.
Yeah, it's been amazing to see all of the art. And now we have fan art of NPCs. And
That
so
is the best.
you asked, and so there's
What?
Daisy and Machete and the two
I
demons.
can't believe it.
Oh, Avren, I might have let them live, maybe. Oh, they're adorable.
The one with the hat.
I'm telling you, look how cute they are.
They
I love
are
the
You're a
idea-
monster.
Those
Freely.
on the horns
No,
just are so delightful.
I just love
and
the
the
idea.
big sail T-shirt.
I love the idea that you made me make a perception check to see if I noticed that's not a normal child.
And we've hung out enough together. You should know better.
I like
Yes.
that they both passed as children.
Yeah.
The giant eyeball especially, I think that's right there is amazing. So that's by Danny Schiffbau 1 on Twitter, who also recently made the entire cast, all of us, including Machete, in art form. So thank you so
Aw.
much. That is awesome. And then there was
Ooh.
so I am a fan on the D&D Beyond Discord. We have an arts and crafts channel, and you can go and post in the arts and crafts channel. And every once in a while, someone comes along, and I'm like, I would like to commission you because holy cow! And yeah, so this is Sir Madman Artist came along and posted actually a Dragonborn on our Discord, and I threw money at them. So this isn't necessarily fan art, but this is awesome art, and definitely go check them out.
Gorgeous.
And if you want to see more awesome art, if you go to the D&D Beyond Discord, as I said, there's a whole channel that brings me joy on a regular basis of just all kinds of D&D arts and crafts and terrain and minis, and it's amazing. So
That lighting is unbelievable.
The
Right.
lighting is fantastic. Did anybody notice how the pink demon had a crescent-shaped moon for the horns?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cute.
I love that. It's a
Bows.
good touch.
My
They are
question
adorable.
is, why doesn't Orkira cover her toes?
well, finding shoes is hard. So it's less that she doesn't and more that it's easier to just
Fair.
not.
Historically, pants have been hard to find as well. So
Yeah, she's just happy she has pants that fit.
Well, that's
and-
just when she finds random bags in the middle of the night.
First of all, girl, same. Second of all, you should take like 1 level in monk just so you can flurry of blows with your naked legs, just like kick people like repeatedly. Yeah.
I've thought about a couple of different fun things to multi-class into every once in a while, and I keep going back to cleric because that's what she's good at. She's not good at punching people. You don't
But
want her to punch
that's why
people.
you take the levels in monk, and then she is good at punching people. That's all.
It doesn't make her good at being effective at it, though. It just means she might be able to connect, but actually doing damage might be another thing.
I think we
She's
need a comic of just
surprisingly
be
not
Dave.
strong.
Hey kids, you want multi-class?
Ding dong. Hello.
Hold on,
My name is
hold on up
Hey, man,
to
hey.
Uncle
It's
Freely's
super mad.
This is you need.
Yeah, pull
Well,
on
I
up
would
to,
like to share with you this.
He opens his like
amazing-
cloak and there's like
strategy.
classes inside, you know?
yeah, exactly.
We're about to take a long rest, and he's like, I would like to offer you some options before you take
Exactly.
your long rest. Hey.
It's Uncle Freely's
What are you
multi-class,
buying?
multi-emporium. Yeah. Right. Get your rage, get your channel divinity, get your, you know.
I just see like
Eldritch Blast.
Orkira walking into a gym and seeing a pull-up bar and going, like looking at the pull-up bar, kind of looking at her wings and going, nah.
Can I interest you in a 2-level dip into fighter?
Yeah.
Yes, kind of stay with me here. Action surge.
Does
Yeah.
that mean we're never going to get a training montage of Orkira, Rocky style?
I'm not going to say never. It's just the end of that might be a little different than the Rocky style training montage. That's
It just
all.
ends with marshmallows.
We'll just take those levels away from you anyways.
That's okay. I'll just earn them again.
Second edition wraiths come in and they're like, hello.
It'll be the
Hello,
Teen
friends.
Titans montage where we find out is all you did is like those 4 things, like a push up, a flight of stairs, a pull up. Yeah, that's it.
I am exhausted, and I was just looking at the pull-up bar. I don't know what to do now.
Penelope's off to the side with a squirt bottle to make it look like you're sweating.
I got you.
All right. What did we do last week on Silver and Steel?
We baked.
Bacon.
We baked some things. We collected berries. We decided to form one team out of 2 teams. Everybody is now outside of the city council, and we're all going to donate our money to Daisy's fundraiser instead of competing against each other, because we all know who the real winner is.
Mm-hmm. The people that
It's
got
the
to
children.
Friendship?
It's Daisy.
Demons?
We also found out that Daisy is Sal's granddaughter or goddaughter.
goddaughter. Mm-hmm.
And we kept Daisy from eating cookies.
Mm-hmm.
We gave
Unlike the
terrifying
Taffy.
pony rides.
We found out that Millie makes the best hot chocolate in the world.
Yes.
She rolled really well.
Mhm.
And we
Um,
got ourselves distracted from the world-ending danger that's coming
Mhm.
shortly.
And Penelope, the most important thing was Penelope wild shaped into Bertrand.
yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That was the essential.
Yes.
Yes.
That did happen.
Yep.
With the complete with squeaky feet.
Yes.
Mhm.
We're so excited. I think I think most of the day has passed. I think it was nighttime when Freely went to Millie's house, and she said, come back tomorrow during the day and let's chat, let's talk some things through. But before that, I think you're all due a long rest. But before that, hit the trailer before I forget to.
Follow the raven's call as darkness begins to fall. To test your faith,
every time.
Can we do a prequel called Copper and Steel?
Like copper and iron. I don't know what's
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
We'll just call it ore.
Smelt.
Yes. Smelt. That's what I'm going to call it.
Smelt.
Freely does from now on.
coal
Smelt.
and ore.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
And
all
you
dwarven
gotta
cast.
mash it up.
All
I
dwarves
would
There's,
be
smell
in
it.
there's
that.
also
I
like
love
a rock
dwarves.
version
No one
called,
loves dwarves.
called metal.
It's true.
Like
Ooh.
dwarves?
So brutal.
Everyone loves dwarves. Can you
No.
imagine
Yeah.
a campaign that was like a Deep Rock Galactic? It's just dwarves diving into the earth to find the rarest of metals and extract before they die.
Yeah.
I read that book.
Ooh.
It was called The Lord of the Rings. There's
Yeah.
a ball rock down there. I know what happens.
It didn't end well for those 7.
What about
those
like
7.
what about inner space with dwarves?
So are the dwarves
Mm.
the ones that are shrinking into someone else's
Yeah,
body? Or...
yeah.
Okay.
It's a
That-
dwarven, it's like a dwarven excavation crew.
It's a
going
pun
in
within a
and doing-
pun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But
It's-
if it, yeah.
I'm
It's
into it.
everybody knows I just really don't like the small folk, and I even made this guy on a lark, and then just his luck became real, like it became meta, and like everything started happening for this character, and I was like, well, we're here now.
You
Okay,
can be the counter to Brennan's character who has no luck at all.
it's true.
Yeah.
Mm.
You were a
Doesn't
7 foot
exist.
tall mind flayer, and then you became a 3 foot halfling.
First of all, he's a strong 4'5". Okay, like no, he's very stout for a halfling.
Yeah,
Strong
totally.
4 or 5.
Whatever you say.
So yeah, you had a successful but very long, very tiring day pushing cookies. You break down your tables, your hut. I don't know, your storefront is the better word for it. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, you went a little overboard. There, most people, they get a tablecloth and a table. There was a lot that happened with this crew. There's pony rides. There was giant gleaming metallic sculptures that smelled of fresh cookies and treats. There was a giant fluffy animatronic elephant. There was a complete picnic spread. There was a lot. There was a lot happening here, but it worked. That being said, tear down is not as simple. Instead of tearing down your local farmers market, this is more like tearing down your video game booth at PAX. By the time you're done
Mm.
putting away all of your accoutrements, all of your things, desummoning dread steeds and all of this stuff, you're tired. You enjoy a good meal at the inn. Freely visits Millie, has some words with her, and you decide to settle in for the night. So all of you go ahead and reset your character sheets to reflect a long rest. Your spell slots reset. You feel the arcana just kind of start to really invigorate your veins. Feel mental relaxation, and then yes.
Real quick, was Orkira able to mend and return the sail to Falva's breath before that happened, or
We have a
Not-
vested interest in making sure that takes place.
Let's see. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
okay? I should be good at these, but let's see what happens. All right,
23.
that's 23.
With a 23, you think you know how to do this, and you think basically how to that it's more important to get it back there now than it was, than it is to get it back. Sooner is better than later. So you mend it successfly, because I believe that's a cantrip you have. If not, Freely can help you.
Yep. I got mending, and I was gonna go to Freely, but Freely, I gotta bring this back. Can you just do prestidigitation and like take off all the
it'll
writing
be
on
like
it?
showroom new. Just no, please. But it's very important, Orkira. We have to lay the pieces together in the right order before we mend them, or it's not gonna work. Okay.
Oh yeah. No, I've already got like cutting it into a shape. That's really hard. Putting it back together. That I put people back together all the time.
That's
This
funny
is
because I
super
take
easy.
people apart all the time, and I've never tried to. But yeah, okay. Anyhow, that's
We're a perfect pair, it's great.
This works, Orkira. That's why this works. Okay, and then
Exactly.
prestidigitate the
Mhm.
all the dirt away. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh, did she freeze? Did I freeze? Oh, sorry. Everything lagged for me for a second. Sorry.
Okay.
You put the sail back together with a 23. You not only put the sail back together perfectly, but you also managed to remember exactly where it was attached to the mast. So that was mainly what the roll was for. So you get
that makes
everything
sense.
clipped back in, right where it was supposed to be. Although you don't have a whole lot of sailing experience, you remember. We can even retcon that and say you were wise enough to maybe make a diagram or take some type of note as you took it off so you could put it back the way it was. And yeah, the sail gleams in the moonlight sky, almost cleaner than it was when you took it down. And you head back to your room at the inn, which is now actually repaired. The wall is repaired. I know you were sharing the room adjacent to Salome's. You can hear her kind of scuffling around in there a little bit. And yeah.
Does it look mystically repaired, like mended, or does it look like boarded up?
Well, you actually mystically repaired some of it, but it looks like carpentry to you.
Is Orkira still with me when we're coming back?
Yeah. You went together to repair the sail, so yeah.
Why don't we just poke in on Salome real quick to make sure we're on schedule for our journey to the bottom of the ocean?
Okay.
Okay. Gonna do a little knock.
Come in.
Salome, it's Freely and Orkira.
Hi.
She has a mask around her face as she's like working with a lot of different gases and things like that. And she hands you both one as you come in. If you're gonna be in here, you really gotta wear a mask, please.
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
Yeah, that's just being a responsible citizen.
Close the door behind you.
It over my muzzle as much as possible.
Around the horns.
Yeah.
I have to do around the horns. Yeah.
Wait, maybe we'll like break it and then I'll mend that. And then, okay, right. You're good. Okay.
We'll make it work. It'll be fine.
Right.
Come in. How can I help you?
We got a thing in 12-ish hours. I don't know, midnight tonight. And we got to head out into the water. And you were working on the device, and just wanted to see, is that going to be your creepy crawly underwater? You used different words. I got to tell you, I kind of was distracted by that guy's purple shorts. But I do believe at the end of the day, there was like a submersible we were supposed to be able to use.
Yeah. I'm going to have it brought over from my workshop to the bay tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, they're going to pull it over on a carriage, drop it right in the ocean.
Perfect. All right. So everything good? You're good? It's like, what's all this stinkiness in here? What is this?
I'm making some more adjustments to the fuel. Try to see if I can get her to move a little faster. I've got a pretty nifty solution for your oxygen solution in there too. And she motions to you freely. And she's like, you see this here? This is some of that weed that you took last time that helped you breathe underwater.
Yeah. Oh God, good thing we don't have to like talk to Tobias again. Ugh.
Yeah, I found that if mixed with the right components and then slowly burnt, it actually releases the oxygen a little bit over time. It's got to be a really gentle flame. So I'm gonna have that set up to pipe fresh oxygen into your vessel.
All right. Yeah, no, I feel there is no chance that system will fail and suffocate us all in the bottom of the ocean. I'm feeling pretty good about this,
There's a chance it could.
But,
I mean, you don't want to mess with it at all.
How much time does it give us?
Well, it should give you about 4 to 5 hours, give or take.
Okay.
So if things do go wrong, you got some time there. I'm working on perfecting it, getting it to get you a little bit more time out there.
Is this thing able to come back to the surface, or do we kind of got to crawl back the way we came?
That's the problem I'm really having right now. It's submerging it and getting it out of the water. So the way I'm doing it on your first dive in, you're just gonna have to dive in.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, that's how I like to do it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
There's no way for me to get it out of the water at this time. I'm trying to work on that. If you are in the submersible when it goes under, well, let's just say it's a big heavy metal. The rate at which it drops could seriously hurt your internal organs. You don't want to descend that fast when you're descending in water.
Could we like just walk in from the shore? Just like go in, or
Yeah, because if we
She doesn't
drive,
do so well on land.
but if it's already in the water, we need to get into it while it's in the water.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Open it up. Won't it fill with water?
Yeah.
No, I've got a system in place for that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We're talking about a double-shelled bowl. So you basically have an equivalent of a chamber that fills with water and empties. It's got bladders on the side. So when you first come in, you have to enter one at a time. You'll be in water, then it empties, then you open the inner door. Do not open the outer door before that chamber is empty.
As we all die. But hey, but the
Yeah.
good news is Penelope can turn into a fish and Avren doesn't breathe, I guess. So really only like 4 of us might drown. So it's those are good odds. Those are good odds. Yeah.
It'll get you where you need to go a lot faster than swimming will, though. I promise you that. The ocean's a big place.
Well, and it kind of stand up and I'm like, as long as we're ready to roll by midnight, that's when he's coming for us.
Oh, your fish buddy.
Yeah, Hank. So wait, 4 hours of air. So we're talking like 2 hours round trip. Like we got to go less than 2 hours to get there because we got to do something there. And then we got 2 hours back or we're in trouble.
I mean, yeah, but she can move. I promise you that. She can move.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Especially
Okay.
after I perfect this fuel mixture. Then she'll really be able to move.
Yeah, you just have to do like a,
And
wonder
she's
chemistry. and the-
armored. Something down there rams into this. She'll keep you safe, at least for a little while.
She gonna have a little bite because I don't know how well. And I pop my sword out. This is gonna work from inside of the submersible.
I didn't really design it for attack. I designed it for transportation and defense. She's got an electrical field that you can overload and use, but you don't want to use it too much because
And overload, and then we,
yeah, I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to work on the fuel mixture to get you more charges out of it. But if something comes and gets a mind to try to eat this giant gold ball in the ocean, you just hit the button, whole thing lights up.
It's just
It'll electrocute anything that touches it.
Hey, Freely, didn't you say that the thing we're supposed to be going after does lightning?
Yeah, that's what I said. And also, we're supposed to go and fight with it. So we might need some weapons of some sort. Okay, feeling less confident about this, but that's all right. Tonight we're not fighting Kretsala tonight. Tonight we're going to Hank's people to meet his mom, grandma, library. Again, he was talking, and I was.
Is that if you're in there, and the serpent gets a hold of you, maybe if it tries to electrocute the ball, if we can maybe oppose that with the equal and opposite electrical force. I don't know. I'm not an electrician. There's people that are a little bit better at that than me, but my thing is it might negate the creature's bite. I can't be sure. Either way, to fight the thing, you'll have to exit it, but it'll get you there safely.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, no. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, so we're gonna let you do this because apparently we're a little further away than I would hope we'd be at this late hour, but that's all right. I believe in you, Salome. And if we, can maybe send Sofieus your way, she's a genius with this sort of stuff. She talks about the cooking, but she knows her way around a contraption.
Okay, yeah, maybe we can fashion. You'll have to tell me what kind of weapons you want to put on it. It's hard for me to I'm not really a design person.
No, just like, and I like my eyes light up with the Eldritch Blast. I'm like as big as possible. Like, I mean, just pew, yeah.
Like spikes or
I would be happier with a spike than using electricity against an electric beast. Yeah, but hey, I'm not here to tell you how to do
you're
your thing.
saying dialing back the defense a little bit, maybe dial up.
No, living is good. I'd say no. Let's just send Sofieus. She knows what to do. Well, yeah, I'll ask him. Hey, Orkira, we've been through worse. I think of worse, but surely we must have been through worse.
I know that my rival's working on an arcane battery.
Oh.
I could maybe talk her into letting me take a look at her designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, a battery that stores arcane energy.
And I think Avren will be interested in that. So either way, I think
maybe we could repurpose that to get this thing going.
Perfect. Perfect. Now I feel better again. See, like I've been on an emotional journey here with you, Salome. I was like, yay, and then I was like, maybe not yay, but now I'm like back at the yay again.
Faith.
No, I believe in you. I believe in you. It's just we're gonna kind of find out the hard way if you've miscalculated. That's all. That's all.
It is a prototype. It's a very nice prototype. Very big prototype. You'll be cozy in there, but it is still just a prototype.
Does it come with a remote control?
Well, no. Oh
Because-
gosh, you guys need remote capabilities? Let me
Well, I was
write
just
that
thinking instead of like getting in and getting out and being in it and being cramped and getting out of it and getting back in, can't we just be out of it and like pilot it from somewhere else? Send it off to fill it with explosives and let the beast jump on it and then boom. I mean, why go through all of this and then just not use it
She
and
points
worry?
it freely. Well, they just told me they wanted to go to the bottom of the ocean. They didn't tell me they just wanted something that would deliver nukes.
Well, okay.
Well,
two
I
things.
just got here like a day ago, so I don't know the whole plan, but you know, I just figured that.
First of all, I didn't know large-scale explosives were on the table. In which case, yeah.
Well, this is a mining city. There's large-scale explosives are always
Right.
on the table.
Salome,
I like this place.
Sally, my girl, you knew we got to go fight Kretzala. Yes, you did. But you know what? This is on both of us. This is on both of us. None of us thought about just filling the ball with explosives, and when she swallows it, pachoo, until Orkira. And I lean in real close to Salome, and I'm like, she sort of worships a god that'll like destroy things on command. So you know that's where her head goes. That's where her head goes. But hey, but it works. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Fair enough. I guess.
Also, not on command. I have to ask a lot, and I have to be really nice about it, and it has to be something really important. And yeah,
You never. Okay. All right. We're gonna get out of your hair. Avren and Sofieus, we're gonna like tell them to head your way because I'm sure both of them got something they can contribute. I'm just sort of gonna like be there and hold on for dear life. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine though. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
If you just needed a vessel to carry something there, I mean, now I've designed this oxygen delivery system and a water lock.
No, we need all of that. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
This is science. You are advancing Port Argent. Maybe just going to advance us down the throat of a timeless, arguably unkillable beast. It's okay. We're good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I do sort of like take Orkira by the hand. I'm like, I think we bothered you enough. We'll see you soon, Sally.
Have a
bye.
good
Thank
night.
you.
Sleep well.
Yep. And then when we get out of there, I'm like, I keep thinking about a time that was worse. I'm not finding it, Orkira. I'm not finding it. I don't.
I can think of a bunch of stuff. I mean, today was really fun, right? I mean, with the cookies.
The cookies, the Bertrand. I'm gonna go to sleep. Think about Bertrand. Yeah, that's all right.
Usually we don't get to prep for the world-ending stuff. Usually it just happens and we have to wing it. So the fact that we can even come up with a plan, that's kind of nice.
You know, that is an interesting change of pace. Good night, my lady. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Go crash.
So you all go to sleep, and with your tummies full of cookies and delicious treats. And I would like Alyndra to give me a charisma saving throw.
If it's worth anything, I don't sleep, and I can't be charmed or magic can't put me to
Perfect.
sleep.
If you don't sleep,
I do not sleep.
in your nightly repose, what do you do? Mhm.
I meditate, but I'm aware of what's going on. I can do so
Okay,
with my
perfect.
eyes
This
open.
does help. So still give me a charisma saving throw.
That would be an 11.
As you sort of like are sitting in your meditation, you just can't seem to get comfortable. It's one of those nights.
This floor is just not. Should have brought a mat.
And then it occurs to you, maybe if you get up, stretch, get a glass of water. This might be better.
All right. And I do
You're
so.
still half asleep. And you walk past a mirror and it doesn't really catch your eye. You don't really think anything of it. And you're staying at the inn as well, I believe, right? Yes, you're not staying at your parents' house because you're an adult. I remember this.
Yes, no. They turned my room into a
Mhm.
laboratory and burned through my bookshelf.
Only
Thanks,
part
Mom
of
and
it.
Dad.
I will replace that. Very sorry.
You go to the pitcher that they have on your nightstand, and you attempt to pour yourself a glass of water. And as you touch the pitcher, you notice that something feels off. Like it feels almost staticky in your hand, like your hand has fallen asleep.
Strange.
And you have difficulty pouring the water.
Do I see anything that could be causing
As
that?
you look at your hand, you notice it is somewhat transparent now as you like hold it up to the light.
Oh. That's not good. Griff?
You see Griff
Grant?
sitting on one of the bedposts, looking down at you ominously. He just goes, "Whoo, whoo." Whoo.
Do you- I go down the hallway to Penelope's room.
As you go down the hallway, you pass Sal, who's going to bed. Salazar, that is, not Salome. And he almost doesn't see you. He just kind of
Sal?
walks past,
Sal?
shuffling.
Hello?
Kind of gives a look, and he's like,
Um,
and then goes into his room
Sal?
and closes the door.
Hello? So I know quite a bit about the planes and things. Am I fading into the ethereal or something? Did I?
You do feel like something is happening to you. You feel like your part of your essence is no longer in this plane.
Can I think of anything that might have caused it?
You've never experienced anything like this before.
Right. I will go to Penelope's room still, and I will try knocking on the door.
Okay. It's difficult for you. Once again, your hand feels like static, and when you knock, it's almost like very quiet, barely there.
Can I try using a mage hand to do it
Yes.
and see if
Yes.
that works?
As you use your mage hand, you hear 3 loud raps on the door, Penelope.
Okay, I'm going to. It'll take a long time to cast it. But I think it's my best bet. I'm going to start to cast illusory script
Okay.
to write, Penelope, it's Alyndra. Something's wrong, and I can't touch things. I'm fading into some sort of strange transparency, and please get help.
So
I'm
do you write
here.
this
I'm
on the
following you. I
inside of-
promise I'm not trying to be creepy, but I'm going to follow you because I need help. And it sort of becomes like a frantic
Yeah.
Alyndra novel, even though.
So Penelope, you hear the rapping at the door. You wake up. It is very late. It's like the probably about 2 a.m. in the morning, and you hear this rapping at your door. You swing one foot out of bed, then the other. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Good thing I'm good at wisdom. Oh, it's a 15.
Yeah. Alyndra's was charisma based because her challenge is going to be a bit different than yours. As you swing out of bed, and immediately with your wisdom save, as your feet touch the ground, you notice there's something wrong, and you look down, and your feet are furry.
Oh, did I wild shape in my sleep again? Dang it.
But as you say those words, you notice that it is your voice that comes out.
Oh. Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, that's not it. I should go fight freely.
As you walk towards the door to go find Freely, you pass a mirror, and out of the corner of your eye, it catches you. And when you look and you touch your face, you notice you have two little ears on your head, and your whole face is covered in fur. And you have little paws, but you're you. You're not an animal. You are you. Just very furry, beautiful silver gray fur with giant claws. And it's and almost like your little nose is there, but it has like a little almost like wolf snout at the end of it.
Oh my goodness. I'm so cute! Also, this is probably terribly bad. I should go find Freely.
As you go to open the door, you see this illusory script, and behind it, you do see Alyndra, but she looks very scared. And as she holds her hands out to you, you do see that they're almost slightly transparent.
Whoa, how are you doing that?
I don't know. I just woke up like this, and how are you doing that?
And you hear her voice
you do that, so it's not that different.
come to you almost like from far away, but you can hear it. Like she's standing right there, but her voice almost sounds like it's coming from far away.
Wow. Hello.
Alyndra, before you see a small furry creature with the vague shape of Penelope, but the eyes look familiar to you. You've traveled together for a long time, so you do know it's her.
Penelope, why did you out shape in your sleep again?
I don't think so. I think this is something different.
Oh, do you want me to try and may I try casting resistance and see if that makes a difference?
Yeah. Resistance to
try and I don't know if we can reroll saving throws or not.
Yeah, you could do that.
So, I suppose, I mean, I can try and reach out. I might not be able to touch Penelope. If I can't touch her, then I might try it on myself. But
yeah, of course.
I'll try it on her first.
Mm-hmm.
Penelope, here, see if this, just, I want you to think really hard about just changing back to you.
Okay.
Here. And so I cast resistance on you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can add a d4 to the saving throw of your choice. You can roll your die before or after the saving throw.
Penelope, give me another wisdom save.
Okay, I can do this. I'm thinking really, really hard, and I'm adding a d4 to that really bad roll, and it's a 7.
Oh no!
You're not very motivated.
I like myself like this.
Oh well, I guess it can't be fixed. We should go find out if everyone else here is all right.
You think this is happening to everybody else?
I mean, it happened to you. It happened to me.
Okay, all right.
Is it?
I don't know. Now I'm really worried. Like we should go find Freely right now.
So you rush to go find Freely. Do you knock on his door?
I try, and my hand goes through. Knock it. Maybe you should try.
Penelope starts scratching at it like a dog. Freely.
Freely, you hear this. As you get up, give me a Constitution save.
That's 15.
With a 15, you manage to be okay, but you immediately feel parched, as thirsty as you've ever felt in your life. It's like cotton mouth times 1,000.
Oh, it was all that hot cocoa, man. Like, it seems like a good idea at the time.
Terrible feeling.
But do I hear scritching at the door?
You do hear scritching at the door, yes.
It's, yeah, okay. Hang on. Who's this like scratching at my door? You big old bite.
As you open the door, Alyndra, Penelope, what you see is a 4'5" guild creature with webbed feet and webbed hands, smacking his mouth like all that hot cocoa, and it has Freely's voice.
First of all, I have so much emotional trauma from the Murlocs. How dare you? How dare you give me this? So be it. I'm a professional.
His skin is almost slimy, and he has these like large, like sort of protrusions on his face, and he has these like large flapping gills that are on the side of his face and all the way down his neck.
Oh my goodness!
Is it time to go meet Hank? Because I could really go for a swim. Honestly, I think I'm ready. I'm psyched for this.
Freely, you look so cute.
Hey, I mean, so do you. Like
Just
look
at your hands, at least, or
what? What is it? What is this? Wait, are you guys going? Alyndra, did something happen? Are you dead? Who did this to you? I will get revenge, Alyndra.
I don't think I'm dead. No,
Alyndra's dying.
No, I think it's too late. Like, look, she looks all spooky. I want to use my divine sense to sense celestials, fae, fiends, or anything unhallowed within 60 feet. I'm like,
As you
something weird's
sense
going
it,
on here.
You almost sense that Alyndra is like there's something spiritual about her. Like part of her is in the plane of the dead.
Oh.
Okay, so don't freak out. We're gonna find Orkira. We're gonna get you
And
a res.
as
It's
the
cool.
light shifts, you see at times her face is almost like green. Like you could see the green skull, like visage, and then the skin is like translucent. But then in another light, it's like her face is completely normal.
First of all, you look great. Second of all of us have died like 4 or 5 times. No, we're just gonna find Orkira. We're gonna get ear scritches for Penelope. This is a great look. This is good. And then we're gonna solve it. Let's go. Let's just take you to Orkira. And I immediately run as fast as I can, and I'm like, that's gonna be fine. Like, Orkira. I think somebody killed Alyndra. How we gonna...
As his feet flap against the ground, all of you are like kind of like there's like slimy, almost like footsteps left in Freely's wake. He doesn't sound as quiet as he normally does. You see like the wet flippers like on the ground. He goes and wraps. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh my god.
Thanks. I hate it.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Raps nervously on Orkira's door. Orkira, you hear this.
Yeah. Hi. I'll get up and
So, Orkira, don't stay calm. Stay calm. It's we're going to look a bit different.
okay.
Just it's us. Something happened,
I'll open the door.
and
Orkira, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I was wondering what mine was gonna be. Let's see. That's a 9.
You are annoyed, angry. These people are waking you up in the middle of the night. And what the three of you see on the other side of the door is Orkira's face goes from being normal to just like the darks of her eyes go completely black. Her scale turns almost pale, like it's been like scorched to a crisp, and her claws grow in length 4 feet. It's almost like her head crowns are like standing on edge if they could. Her entire face and the planes of her face grow more jagged, and almost like every little scale on her like pops up almost a little bit. Like the texture is no longer smooth like it normally is. And she like looks at all of you, and Orkira, all you want to do is rip them to shreds for waking you up in the middle of the night.
What?
It's not Orkira. Freely,
What? Of course I am.
not
I think
Orkira.
I'm going to be.
Alyndra needs a resurrection. I think she might be dead.
I
Now.
think I'm going to be mad that she can't hit me.
I mean, she's a cleric. She probably can still hit you. Hi, hey.
Oh, I
so-
can hit you if I want to hit you.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
hit us, please don't Don't hit us. Oh, okay.
No, just well, no, we you're the cleric and she's dead. That's why we came to find you.
And there's a rumbling in her in her gut that you kind of recognize.
Oh no!
She's like, really, this has
No,
happened.
Okay, time to find Sofieus and Avren. Okay, let's go.
Please don't. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're friends. It's just us. Please.
Run away.
As she reminds you that you're friends, you calm down. And you almost, you feel like they just knocked on the door.
Oh, sorry. I think I had a really bad dream. What's up?
I guess nothing. All good.
So far.
Oh,
Does she still look like that though?
Oh, no. Her scales like go back to their normal smooth golden hue. Her horns almost like shift back into their former angle and orientation. The shadows underneath her eyes dissipate.
I think we need to find Avren and Sofieus.
Yeah.
what happened to all of you? What? Oh, Alyndra. Oh no! What? Oh, let me go get my stuff. Hold on, and I'll go run over and grab my pack. I guess I'm leaving my armor behind, and I'll just run over and grab my book out of the pack. What? It was only a few hours ago. How? Penelope, you're really cute. What happened to all of you?
We're not sure.
You're good. You're good now, though, right? You were a little bit of a spicy meatball a second ago. Like we're
Well, I wasn't eating
Still, I'm
anything.
sort of not doing so well with this staying in the same plane.
You guys, what if something's happening to everybody in the town? Or even worse, just Alyndra and me and you and all of us.
There's something. I'll look down at myself and apparently there's nothing wrong. So I'll look up and go, are you seeing something?
I don't know
to me?
anybody that has had more weird, inexplicable, creepy bodily transformations than Avren. Let's just head over there. I'm sure we'll get this sorted out.
I think I could rival him for that. But yeah, we should figure things out.
You can rival him for
Alyndra,
that, all right?
Are you? Do we know where your body is?
My body?
Well, they were just talking about you being dead, and I'm assuming.
No,
you're-
I don't think I'm. Am I?
You're not.
I don't
I
think I'm dead.
very
I'm not.
slowly tiptoe back towards her room to see if her body's in there. I'm
He's
just like
Her body is not in there. And as you actually look at Alyndra, you feel like her body is still there. But every once in a while, as you go to touch her, your hand almost like it doesn't go through, it like tingles like with static electricity.
Okay, not dead. Then yeah, let's definitely go find Avren and Sofieus because I can help with dead. I can't help with this.
You got a water skin by chance? It's just like I don't know. I'm like we're right here on the coast, but man, this air is just dry. Like I don't know if it's this time of year or like.
I create water.
Really, you feel amazing.
Yeah.
You just actually feel a lot like yourself as this happens, as the water like coats your gills and everything. That uncomfortable, scratchy feeling you had goes away, and you feel amazing.
Oh yeah, give me some paw. All right, all right. Avren and Sophia, here we go.
You head to Avren and Sophia's house. You knock on the door. Who is the lighter sleeper?
Wait. I want to scare them.
Yeah, okay. What do we do?
I am the lighter sleeper, I think.
Right
because
before
I'm
I
half
knock,
elf.
when she's like, "I want to scare them," I'm like,
Mhm.
"I'm in."
What we have a doorbell. What does our doorbell sound like?
I feel like it probably sounds like, I imagine the door from The Nightmare Before Christmas, like,
I feel like we are now friends and that you understand us.
you hear this in the middle of the night, Sophius. You wake up. You go to the door. You open it. Alyndra, what does she see?
Behind the door?
Mm-hmm.
Just in the foyer?
Yeah, well, it's up to you. How do you plan on scaring her?
I don't know. How can I even?
Literally,
They've
just be
never
you.
seen me. I think it's just me being Mimi.
I hope you're
And-
just planning it like as she opens the door. Like,
She opens the door. Oh, I think we should scare. Oh.
Yeah, I think I might just be standing there
Mhm.
and just.
Avren, it seems that we have some trick or treaters here. One more trick than treats. Wait a minute, wait.
I literally start crawling across the floor. I went on Sophia, so what did you do?
Avren, we have some very terrifying trick or treaters out here. One of them looks like Alyndra.
oh, good. I didn't.
And
think-
Orkira.
I didn't think it was that season. Hold on. I start heading down the
Yeah.
stairs.
As Avren heads down the stairs, you all notice something. You notice that Avren's skin is greener than usual. And that he has developed some growths.
Oh.
Oh.
And that
Avren.
his nose has almost grown 4 times in size and is somewhat hooked at the end of it. And it's about this time, Freely, you would notice with your passive perception that Sophius's front 2 teeth look longer than usual, her skin more pallid than usual, her face more gaunt than usual. And she has a gleam in her eye that strikes you as almost carnivorous.
And I do go from like, oh, what did you do? I spring up and I'm like, Avren really was a vampire and he bit Sophia.
What?
Avren really was a
We've
vampire and he
been
bit
behind
Sophia.
this all along. This feels like that sort of thing.
This is an Avren thing. Avren, what'd you do to us?
You're all lovely children. It's a bit late though, so let me see what I have in the fridge.
Oh,
I don't know what
man.
fridge. It's more of just like a big box we keep things in, and then they slowly rot. Oh, you look very furry.
What
Would you
did
like
you
a
do to us?
steak? Here's a steak. And I just
Penelope,
toss it.
this is-
Penelope.
Avren is terrifying to you. The whites of his eyes are yellowed. He almost looks unrecognizable.
Oh, Avren, what a large nose you have.
That seems a little bit, I don't know, judgy. So
No, it's just a
no, if you
fact.
don't want the steak, this is
I
go
want-
get it.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm so conflicted.
You're very, very judgy for a wolf person. All right, who else? Oh, hi, fish boy. Would you like anchovies, or is that too on the nose? I got some worms.
No,
Do you like
that's
worms?
a nose. That can be very much on the nose. Look at you, man. Look in the mirror. Like, first of all, hang on. Here's what I don't get. You were already a vampire, but now she's the vampire, but now you're some like troll thing. Like, what is? I don't. What's?
Oh, I don't know. I may have drank something the wrong way. This happens.
Hold
Yeah.
on a second. Wait. And then I do go to the door or the nearest window and I just look. Is there anybody else in town that I can spot, and do they look weird?
As you look through the window, you notice the town is eerily silent, but the moon looks bigger than ever. And you feel like you're all like the people that are still standing on the porch, you feel like the light of it is almost like a flashlight on you all. It's like an eerie green.
Oh.
No, fight it. Stay with us, Penelope. No, stay with us.
Okay, all right.
Right.
I start
Right.
shaking fish food on Freely's head.
I'm like, first of all, you don't have to. Okay, wait. Yeah.
But you like it though, right? But you like it. Oh, hey, daughter, how you doing?
wait.
So you and I have a lot in common. Good.
Wait,
Yay!
hang
Well,
on.
Ponson.
We recently, I don't know, we've all made some deals, some strange pacts, recently ran afoul of apparently a good goddess. I don't know. It's like somebody, is this like a bill coming due or something?
As you say these words freely, you hear a thin, silvery voice on the wind outside. And it says, "Beware the crows' nighttime flight. As spirits dance under cool moonlight, I've touched you all with endless blight. Find the curse. You have one night."
Do we all hear this?
You guys hear that?
Mhm. You just hear it on the wind.
Ooh.
It's so lovely.
Okay, well now I understand what's going on. All right, and I'm going to put my hand on Freely's shoulder and I'm going to cast Remove Curse.
Mhm.
I realized
Let me
that I don't have any possessions, but I looked at like violently throw machete off of me. Not realizing. No, wait. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Your
Let's give this a
hand,
try.
you put your hand on freely. You've done this a million times. And as you attempt to do it, your hand goes back to that white color. And you start to feel yourself get angry again.
Why do I always have to fix this?
And you're and freely, the hand is now gripping you. It was like gently on your shoulder, and now it's like gripping your shoulder.
What
blame
is going on?
I still blame Avren.
No, everything's fine. And I'm like pushing blackheads out of my giant gnarly nose. These big yellow. It's almost like when that Play-Doh when you'd run it through the machine.
No.
It's his fault.
Yeah, let's look
I
at
just
him.
dusting off, and then I just kind of take
I
a
leap-
sample of my earwax.
I leap at Avren.
Oh,
Claws
that's a good
out.
week. That's a good week. Is that?
Make a melee. Make a melee attack.
Oh,
It
we
was
knew
like
this
we
day
were
was coming.
talking about this at the beginning of the game. All right, here we go. That is a 6.
You miss. Your fist goes wide. Avren, you see her claw kind of like go right past your face as she like, makes this like frenzied, blow at you.
Oh my God, was there someone behind me? Orkira? Was there someone behind me? Were you trying to defend me from some horrible thing?
No, and I'm gonna try it again.
This time you roll with advantage because you're very close.
Okay. Let's see if it helps. It does not. That's a 10.
Mhm. You see her like swing at you again twice. Very close this time.
There's flies, right? There's flies. Do I see my reflection in any glass or anything?
Yeah, as you're like trying to dodge her blows and you take a couple of steps back, you do catch your face in the hallway mirror and see like a horrific green visage that meets your own eyes.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Oh, Sofieus, look, you're a vampire and I'm a troll. I've always wanted to be a troll.
Oh,
I always wanted.
dear.
Well, I
I've-
think I
well,
was
it
a
looks so-
troll.
You look
you've
you
been a
look
troll.
like something, but I've always wanted to be a vampire, and it's just so much cheaper to just wake up and suddenly be a vampire. However, I am really hungry, but not for food. I don't
Yeah,
think.
well,
I don't know what I'm hungry for.
Oh, blood,
You
blood,
look
blood,
so-
blood, blood,
Blood.
Oh,
Blood.
sure,
I provide
blood.
you blood, and I'd like to
And,
attack
fish-
Avren again.
fish- What? Wait.
Go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
This time once again with advantage.
What are you trying to do, tiny dragon dancer?
It's getting better every time. I got a 16 this time.
A 16. What's your armor class, Avren?
That's a good question. 18 before
18.
I got green.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's still 18. The claws like kind of rake against where your clothes were.
Hey, that's my armor. I sleep in that. That's very important. I have my name emblazoned on the. Is that, I don't know, the bedazzled? I don't know. I don't know what you.
Blazled
As
is not
he-
a word.
Now you can be
It is
buried
now.
in it.
You're not word.
As he points out his armor, the armor does seem familiar to you, and you just shift back to your normal self with very little recollection.
Okay.
You know, you really shouldn't sleep in your armor. It's bad. That's why I don't sleep in mine. Like it's bad for you, actually.
Listen, I honestly think everyone's markedly, well, other than my daughter being dead, I think everyone's improved. Look.
Wait, did you just say our
Penelope's
daughter
adorable.
was dead?
I mean, so are you if you're a vampire. I mean, if we're just laying this all on the table.
Well, I don't care about myself.
It's
I've died
undead.
times. Lindy, do I see you,
Yeah.
Linda?
Lindy, where are you standing exactly?
Well, I tried to go in and woo right
Mhm.
around Avren, like kind of over by his shoulder, maybe slightly behind him, kind of standing there, just disappointed that the one time I thought I could actually scare my parents, it just failed miserably.
Oh, you terrified me.
Oh, good.
Like I didn't even know it was you.
Okay.
Oh, good. Then I feel victorious.
Alyndra.
But I'm standing right there, but also really disgusted at Avren.
yeah,
just-
yeah. It's disgusting. But as you're like hovering over his shoulder,
No, don't do
the
that.
the door thrown open, the almost eerie green moonlight, kind of filtering in. something catches your eye now that was not on the porch before.
What do I see?
You see bags.
Oh no.
Okay. What sort of bags?
Orange ones.
All right. I move closer and take a look.
There's one for each of you, and it has your name embroidered on it.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm
it's
already
embroidered?
dead, so
You go to grab it, and instead of the normal staticky feeling, like that unpleasant feeling you get, you're able to grab it comfortably. And you look at it, and it has like a smiley face on it. It's just a bright orange bag with a green handle.
Okay. I know everyone is upset. I'm green. But also, how cool is this? I think it's an improvement for most of us. Well, we just stay this way. We don't, try no more remove curse. I'm happy. Look, I can chop off my own hand, I think. I don't know. Let's try it. And I chop my hand right off.
Sophius goes to the dumpster full of arms and
And
brings
I
in a new
throw
one.
my arm at Penelope.
So you chop your hand off. Your hand. Oh gosh, this will be interesting. As you chop your hand off, hold on, you take.
Oh no.
You take let's see, that's 12 plus 3, 15 damage.
Okay. That's a lot.
And you notice your hand crawls from the floor right back up onto your shoulder. And you gain the hand familiar.
Oh, hello. Oh, I was one of you. How are you doing? I'm going to keep you forever. We'll be best friends. I might even change my pact boon just for you. You, me, and my hand. Yeah. So, yeah, look. See, this is great. I can, do paperwork and not be in the room.
Oh, how wonderful, Avren. We now have an assistant for the house. We have somebody to help you clean up the mud that you track in and help me clean and answer the phone.
Oh, that sounds boring. I don't like any of that. Anyways, say, Frida, how you doing? Do you more fish
pokes your
food?
head more.
Yeah. No, that's right. Yeah, a little bit to the left. Thank you.
And then it points.
What?
Just no one else seems to be concerned that there are bags with our names on them on the
I
floor.
think the hand is concerned.
I think it's lovely.
I use Mage Hand to lift mine. I'm still deeply suspicious of this. In fact, I lift mine and turn it over. That's what I want the Mage Hand to dump out the contents of mine, if any.
Mm-hmm. As you dump it over, a thin silvery note comes fluttering out almost eerily onto the ground.
A Mage Hand that up to read it. I'd hold it over everyone can see it, but I don't touch it.
Mm-hmm. As you Mage Hand and hold it up, who amongst you reads it?
Oh, I'll try. If it's a language I understand, I'll read it. I just don't touch it. I'll read it. I just don't touch it.
As you read it, it says,
Ah, yes, Marcus Aurelius.
All of a sudden, there are 30 of them mobbing you on a beach.
It's true. Ugh, so much PTSD. Sorry.
You read the note. It's written in a thin, spidery kind of writing. And like I said, the note's almost silvery in nature, and it glints in the moonlight. And at this point, Alyndra, you would notice there's one on the bottom of yours as well. But Freely's kind of holding his aloft. And it says,
"Okay, I'll take a look at."
Yeah, and you read it as you pick it up and look at it, and it says, "Whether you find a trick or whether you find a treat, if you don't find the right thing, then you will suffer defeat."
Oh,
Hmm.
wow. It's so. I don't know what that means.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
I
We
got
gotta-
a mug of blood to Sophius
Well,
with a
confused wolf.
The
with a
ears,
zippy
yeah.
straw.
Well, I figure one way or another we got to solve this by sunrise, or Sophius is gonna have a different set of problems. And so I walk
We're
out.
all going to have a different set of problems.
Well, I mean, I can just go for a long swim. It's gonna be fine. But I just walk outside. Walk
Yeah.
out. I'm like, what the?
Do we recognize the handwriting?
The handwriting
We've
looks
seen
like
the thin spider handwriting before.
yeah.
haven't
This
we?
is almost a little bit more flourishy. and it seems
Okay.
strange and arcane in some ways. And actually, Alyndra, I feel like you would be paying a lot of attention. Give me a investigation check.
19.
You get the sense as reading this that something has not only changed about you all, but your DM is willing to tell you that double digits are very unlucky tonight. You get the sense, like from your sort of premonition and things, that double digits are just unlucky. To avoid them at all costs. And I will say in a metagaming fashion, if you roll double digits on your dice, weird things will happen. But on this night only. You also get the sense as you look around at the houses outside that
So
there
does that
are
mean
some
natural
houses-
ones are what we want to roll for people to get
I was about to say, I'm
legendary?
like, how dare you take natural 20s away from us? But yes, that now it's a horror show. This is the grim dark. I said, I brought this upon all of us. What
I
have I
might
done?
actually roll well for once.
That's
Oh.
true. That's true.
And as you look around, you notice that some of the houses are illuminated, like the porch lights are on, while the rest of the street is eerily dark.
So being from this town, mostly having moved here very young, is this part of a local tradition that I'm aware of?
No, this
Or-
is nothing you've experienced before.
I've been
This
some
is a
other weird
power.
places.
This is a power that as you come outside and look around, this feels like something has affected things on a cosmic level.
Oh, woo, that's fun. Okay.
I think we should.
I get it. I get it now. We gotta something about the tricky. We have to go and we have to
Murder
give treats.
or
we
murder.
have to. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
mean,
so
this
wait,
just
you're onto
seems like a
something.
trick. This seems like a trick to me. That's what I think. But it's wait. Hang on a second.
No, we're not giving nothing. I ain't giving
No.
nothing. I think we steal things. We steal treats.
No,
Right?
hang on. Remember,
we
no,
murder.
wait, Avren. Remember we were at Hooperduke in those gnomes and like they go super hard and they party. Remember they do that thing once a year where you knock on strangers' doors. Remember they were telling us that after the hot dog machine, but before the 7th round of ale, they were telling us you like knock on people's doors and you ask for treats, and if they don't give you anything, you play a trick on them.
Yeah, I was in the 80s once. Well, that's different. That doesn't mean anything to you. So
Not at all.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it was weird. There were these things called malls. But yeah.
I
and
recall those.
Yeah, I worked in a place. I hated it. It was the worst.
Sounds like a very hot topic.
Not murder. It was. It was the only place to get certain pants. Anyways, can we? So what are we doing? Penelope, you seem to have a good beat on this, actually. We're doing what? You seem like.
Okay. I think I got this. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's grab our bags with
Mhm,
our names on them,
mhm.
and we gotta fill them with stuff like things that people like bugs and rocks and dirt, and then we go and we hand them out to people.
Ooh.
No, that's not how this worked before. Like you went to the house and the house gave you stuff. Like
What?
you get wait, hang on, wait.
Wait,
watch,
I pour
wait,
blood
no.
into Sophia's bag. Sophia likes blood. Everyone likes blood.
I walk to the first house and knock. I'm like, hang on, you guys wait, watch, just watch this.
As
watch.
you feast, Sofieus, on this blood, give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's not a double digit. It's an 8.
It's an 8. Nothing bad happens, but it's disgusting, and you just want to throw it up. It's cold and dead and gross, and you desire warm blood.
Oh, this
Blood
is not
that's
so good.
full of life.
I want something warm. This is
Oh.
like drinking cold coffee.
Oh, all right. Who do we feel in the our group of friends that we could lose?
Well, I don't want to
start
lose
looking at each
everybody
of
in our
them.
group of friends, Avren. Now, we can always find maybe some livestock.
I'm not saying we kill someone right now. I'm just saying that in the future, perhaps we should know who the odd one out is. So
So-
we could probably if it push came to shove and we had to eat somebody.
Just a thought. We only have one night to fix this. Perhaps we should start looking for these things that we have to find. To
Freely's knocking on the door
Yeah.
already.
Penelope's following freely.
Yeah.
So you knock on the. I think. Wait, Alyndra, did you want to do anything? I feel like I skipped over you.
Oh no, I read the note. My note was the same as Freely's, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we should start going around
Okay. Perfect.
to find these places because we clearly need to find something.
Mm-hmm. So
We have to find what curse we're affected by, perhaps.
yeah.
I look over at Freely as he scurries off, and I point, and I'm like, "So, did the remove curse not work?"
Doesn't look like it.
He smells gamey.
Maybe it's not a curse.
Like, I mean, I guess not. Since I don't seem to be affected,
Maybe-
should I go find
maybe it's a
somebody
blessing.
and go?
Yeah, it's a blessing. Look,
Yeah.
I look quite handsome, I think. And but let's
I'm
knock
a-
door to door. Let's
I
have
go
fun.
over to pick something up, just my eyes flashing, and I try and pick something up, and I go, "It's a curse."
Okay, first off, you were never that great at catch. So, and also,
Is this just dump on Alyndra night? Is that what's happening
no,
tonight?
you're my favorite daughter. I mean, you're my only daughter, and you mean a lot.
That's not
to
true
me.
either.
I think fixing.
Wait a minute. What do you mean that is not true, Avren? Do you have something to tell me?
No, there was that mechanical
Now it's a curse.
construct. Oh, let's go. Do what Alyndra said. We should go door to door looking for the thing we're missing now.
So how do you choose which door to knock on, Freely?
The next one.
Mhm.
Like the first one I approached, it still has its lights on.
Okay, the first one that still has its lights on.
Is there
okay.
is there anything on our bags to indicate anything? Oh, and we couldn't identify the handwriting, right? There wasn't.
Yeah, you couldn't really identify the handwriting. As you look at your bag, you just see like an expression of a jack-o'-lantern emblazoned on it.
Okay.
Freely goes and knocks on the first door. There's a scuffle behind it. There's a really nice smell that accosts your nostrils, and you hear like the sharp rapping of boots on wood, and then the door opens, and in front of you, your eyes go from bottom to up. You see sharp black boots, crisp black slacks, a really nice vest, a long black cape, and a really handsome collar, and then nothing past the collar. And you hear a sort of just like a randomly displaced voice say to you, "Oh, what lovely costume."
I hold up the bag and I'm like, please don't give me your head.
Unfortunately, my head's been lost, and without it, I can't give you a treat.
No treats.
Did you lose your head in the house or somewhere else?
It was taken. I have been tricked.
My God.
Yeah, it seems.
I turn around and I'm like, you guys, there's head stealers out here.
Oh God.
Wait,
Oh,
there
who took your
are.
head?
I think that's more than just a
Devious.
trick.
Children. Awful children.
Did one of them look just like a giant eyeball? I've been thinking about that kid and something didn't add up with him.
that's my cousin.
They may look like children, but they are not children.
Wait.
Does one have a crescent-shaped horn?
No.
I
I got
don't
this.
think so. Honestly, it all happened so fast.
What is it, Avren?
I figured it out. I know exactly what we need to do.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you're squeamish, I just start cutting off my head.
No! I don't know if I can get this back.
It's
What
for
you're
the best.
doing?
No, they need a
What?
head.
No, but
No, I'm
I
It's gonna grow back.
immediately
It's totally
am
gonna
gonna
grow back.
try to heal him. So as soon as he,
Okay.
no. The hand was bad enough. The hand was bad enough.
Stop trying to heal me.
I don't know how
I'm
to
gonna
fix that.
cast a healing spell as soon as he is cutting in. I'm like, no. I've already got 1, maybe 2 dead people I gotta fix. I'm not doing a third.
The hand
I-
has like a little, and it's like starting to cut, but
Oh
cast
my
your
God.
healing word. Let's see how effective.
Yeah, I'll do cure wounds real quick.
It's right here.
So that's 11 hit points. So like as
Mhm.
he's cutting, I'm just mending his
Yes.
his neck.
That's more than what I rolled. So yeah, as you're cutting, Orkira's rapidly mending your neck back together.
It's a lot more crystal than I remember.
I feel like you've been around like 3 times at this point,
God.
What?
Wait.
Even just
The hand kind of pokes your face and then points at Orkira.
Hey. Hey.
We've
Get over it. I'm
we've
just trying to
already-
give him my head, and then we'll be free.
Okay,
Did you think about asking if he wants your head? He might want his own head back.
Well, also, I'd like my head to be safe. Also, hey, headless man, would you like my head?
Well, I would prefer to have my own.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. Have you heard this
Akira.
phrase?
I would
Akira.
settle with yours if I had to, as long as, you weren't still attached to it. What if we cut off your head
Okay.
no.
and
Yeah, no.
you go into your head instead of into your body?
Oh God, I don't know. You know what? Typically, yeah, that's happened a few times. Okay, so who are these head stealers? Can you give me like a general?
Children of the night they were.
Aren't we all?
Small,
Right?
and brightly clothed.
Oh
That's all I
God, that's
saw.
hideous.
They were
Was it purple?
very tiny.
Oh, okay.
Very tiny. So
How tiny is
worshippers of
very
Kalor.
tiny?
I'm
Very tiny.
No,
Like this big or like this big
Oh,
or
no.
I
like
like me.
person size, goblin size?
clerics.
Perhaps
Very-
doll-sized.
Very small.
Avren, if you keep saying things
Very
like that,
small,
I'm gonna.
meaning this size type.
Well, no, bigger than that. They did seem to be children, I think. Something like that.
Humanoid children.
Yes.
Yes.
There was a lot of them. They were in the patch out back.
Daisy.
Well, maybe. If you
No, famously,
get my head,
clerics are head stealers. Orkira knows this.
I'll give you one treat. I only have one.
I
One
mean,
for
I-
each of us.
But I think maybe 2 of you could split it. We can see how it goes.
What do you look? Well, first off, clerics are famous head stealers. We all know this. They do it all the time. Orkira, I've seen her eyeing mine. And also, what you look like. So we don't get the wrong one, because I don't want to take someone's head off, right? And
It's
be like, whoopsie.
unmistakable.
But
It's
the
the
head
most
will be by
grand
itself.
head
It's-
in the world.
There could be
It's
a little-
large and it glows and it has a very becoming smile. And when the mood is upon me, I throw it at people and it bursts into a million colors.
Oh God, are we talking to me right now? What's happening? I'm having an existential crisis.
Okay,
What?
we'll find it.
Yeah, we'll find your
what is it?
head.
Yes.
And also maybe tone down the ego, right? There's only room for.
You were I think maybe
Only
I'm speaking
room-
fish now.
Listen,
but
fish.
I cannot change who I am.
Well, your
right.
cloak is lovely.
So-
So-
Thank you.
Wait, how many fingers am I holding up, by the way? I just out of curiosity.
4.
How are you doing that with no head?
I
Okay.
have preternatural vision, but I feel like my head is my best feature.
I mean, girl, same.
How many technically am I holding up?
Do you instruct your little hand to hold
Yeah.
up? He says 5. And the
Okay.
hand makes a rude gesture.
well, wait.
You said it was
hey,
out
that's
in the.
not nice.
You saw the children last in the patch in the back.
Yes, yes.
Penelope would like to.
I was accosted.
I find them. I find them.
Mhm.
It's
Make a perception check.
follow Penelope.
We'll find these patch kids. These dastardly patch kids.
Oh my god. It's a natural 1.
But that's a single digit. It's halfling luck. Roll again.
Oh yeah.
Or do you want to? Or do you
Oh.
want
No,
to keep
yes,
Does
it?
she
it
want
cannot.
it?
Well, yeah. How is
Well,
this working
is
now?
this-
Is one
is this-
good?
When I said double digits, I meant matching digits.
Oh, okay. So like 11,
Oh.
11s.
Yeah.
Only 11 on
So-
a 20, right?
So 20s are safe.
Unless you roll like
but-
2d6 and you get the same on
yeah,
both dice.
yeah,
Got it.
Okay.
exactly. Matching digits are bad. No bueno.
Okay, it's a 17.
At 17, you smell it. Something smells off in the garden.
Something smells off in the garden.
Oh,
We should go look.
Let's go.
okay.
You
I'll
scamper
follow.
back there.
Alyndra kind of goes through the
Please,
doorway and
you-
is just off to the side a little bit and sort of goes through the wall.
Mhm.
It's all so dry out here. Like I thought we're on the coast. It's supposed to like, yeah. Is that?
I'll reach into my bag and I'll hand him the water skin and say, "Yeah, you and Alyndra and Sophia should be first with getting this fixed because that's going to be the most problems, I think."
Yeah, I mean, Avren can have a good time cutting his head off repeatedly. Yeah, well, wait, hey, Penelope's getting away. Hang on, I'm gonna get off.
Sophia's, don't you have an alchemy? Doesn't your alchemy thingy make mayonnaise? Does he breathe mayonnaise?
I can make a couple gallons of mayonnaise. Yes.
I think we're okay without
Ew.
the mayonnaise. I think we're fine.
He can breathe mayonnaise.
I
He
mean,
shouldn't breathe mayonnaise. Give it to me. I could use a snack right now. I mean, just running after all of you.
Mayonnaise,
That'd
it
be
clogs
great.
the gills.
I don't know if mayonnaise is really the thing that we should be giving. I mean, Orkira, if you want mayonnaise, I can give it to you, but
What's that
yeah.
back?
No, absolutely.
Sidetracked. You are all sidetracked.
Nope, we're not sidetracked. We're full on
Okay,
tracked.
well,
Yeah.
Have
Penelope,
only one
well,
night to accomplish this.
I
And
have these.
personally, I would like my body back.
But I would like you to have your body back also because it makes me very sad. And also, my husband is missing an arm and now a head.
It's not missing, it's right there on his shoulder.
Well,
Yeah.
Give me a second.
And
And
Head
now
is
it's
still on.
going and
Well,
skittering
you're-
around over on the ground over there.
No, we definitely got to fix all of you because this is going to be bad. So, yeah, let's follow Penelope.
Yeah,
As
let's
you
go.
go into the back, you see Penelope, you get there first. You are in the largest pumpkin patch you've ever seen. They're big, they're small, they're growing over each other. They're all different colors. Some are warty, some are smooth, some are short and squat, some are tall and skinny. There is every gourd of every size imaginable, almost as far as the eye can see. And you realize there's like a little horse kind of chomping off on the side, that the horseman's patch is larger than ever could accommodate what you would have assumed. You know what I mean? Like as you open that back door and come out into the patch, you don't even see the street anymore. It's like it's all gone. All you see is pumpkins in every direction. And then as you look behind you, you see the doorway back into the house. The large silvery moon is still there though, casting an eerie green glow on your face.
Okay, so we're looking for a big head, right?
Yeah, bigger than mine. Yeah.
If it's hiding here in the patch, we'll never find it.
Oh
That's not precisely true.
If we start smashing pumpkins or something, like, then maybe we'll
No,
find
if
a
we
head.
can get a solid description of it, I could locate the object.
Despite all my rage, I'm still feel just like a fish in a patch. I don't.
Fish in a-
Sophius is going to
Something
throw
there.
8
You got
gallons of
something
water at Frida.
As the water hits you, you feel so refreshed. You feel like this is, you just feel right.
Oh, wow. I really hope that there's like a barn stool and it's a flash dance moment for Freely.
He's sitting on a pumpkin.
Just
Alyndra, remember the headless guy described his head, right? And I'll
Did
rattle
you
off the
describe it clearly
description.
enough that I can use a locate object for it?
I'm like, it's a head. Doesn't that count?
I don't know. Tonight that might not be enough. And
It's true.
like,
As you describe it, he described it so broadly. He described it like that he throws it at people and explodes into a million colors, but
And
didn't
glowing.
physically describe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Head.
Then I can't do that.
You call out, head! Nothing happens.
So we
Heed
need
this
to find the
move.
children. Is there anything that could clue us as to where the children might have gone? Is there anything that looks awry here?
Mhm.
Or can we talk to the steed?
The steed is there. Black hooves, black mane, glistening green eyes. Yes, Freely?
I would like to cast thaumaturgy, and I'd be like, "Hey, kids, we brought candy and treats. Kids, we came to give you stuff."
and blood.
Your voice echoes across like this large patch, and you hear nothing in response.
I go up to the horse.
Mhm.
Hello.
It stamps the ground.
Oh, you're beautiful. You're a nice horsey. Yes.
It like breathes, and through its nostrils, it's almost like a eerie green vapor comes out.
Oh wow, I like this horse. Yeah.
Penelope.
Pawing at the ground.
Yeah, Penelope, would you like to?
Yeah, you want to talk to it or me?
Yeah, I want to talk to it.
Good.
Speak with animals.
I
You
want.
cast. Oh yes.
No, I was going to get on top of it. So I was gonna ride it. I'm gonna try to ride the horsey.
Do you do this before or after Penelope talks to it?
It's like
Meagan,
traveling
I'll let
with a
that be your
toddler.
call.
Make a animal handling check.
Oh, I'm so great at that. I'm not. Ooh. That's a 7.
The horse like chomps at you, nips at you, and misses, and kind of like stamps the ground angrily.
Rude. Don't even talk to it. It's rude.
hand
Everyone
just
likes
kind of,
you.
like,
You'll be able to talk to it.
Flits on your arm, and you notice like the hand is kind of what's setting the horse off.
Oh, well, it's your fault. I'm persuasive. You're just off-putting.
The
So
hand slaps you.
Hey.
Let me say this.
how dare you?
I like this hand.
Avren, what if you give it one of these? And Sofieus hands Avren one of her Flumfernutter
This was a
marshmallow
joke.
tea cakes.
I give my
do know we're capable of-
and I give my hand half.
We're capable of just
The
asking
hand
it.
just can't do anything. It doesn't have a mouth.
What if I think about it while I eat it real hard so that you
No,
feel
the
like
horse.
you're eating it? So you're a good hand. I'm gonna massage my own hand. I'm like,
It like
you're relax.
walks up and just like does like a little dance.
I dance my hand with it. You know, if I cut off both my hands,
And as he's doing this, Penelope, what do you do?
Nay, and how goes it, Mr. Horsey?
Mhm.
We're looking for some suspicious children. Have you seen anything in this patch recently, and which way did they go?
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
And how goes it?
Nay, and how goes it?
Oh my god, I love it so much.
So you are casting. I'm sorry. Which spell is it?
Speak with animals.
Mm-hmm. And what's the rule for this? Is it a? I'm trying to think. Does it do a wisdom throw or is it?
No, it's just I have the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate
Ah.
with beasts.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can just talk. That doesn't mean they like you or listening
Yeah,
or anything.
yeah.
They can just understand it. You can understand each
Mhm.
other.
I
That's
might
think I'm
be-
confusing it with the one you have freely, where you can like befriend animals.
animal friendship. Yeah.
Animal friendship. Yeah, I think I
Mhm.
confused the two.
No, that's plan B.
Mhm. Go ahead and roll your persuasion.
All right. Ooh, it's a 16.
Mm-hmm. It turns its head at you. It's like glowing green eyes and like vapor rising out of its nostrils, and it almost looks like he's sweating. Like there's almost vapor rising off of his whole body. He's like, like just very active, I guess is the best word. Engaged. And he turns to look at you, and as his eyes lock with yours, you hear his voice in your head. It's almost like he doesn't speak normally. He speaks like in your brain. And the deep voice says to you, "What?"
Oh, I didn't notice how scary you were until now. I mean,
What are you scared of?
well, actually nothing, because I'm very brave, because I'm a halfling. So you know what? You seem very friendly, and we're really just trying to find some children. Can you help us out?
Children?
Yeah.
There are no children here except for you.
Oh. Oh, okay. Guys, I don't think there were any children here. I'm getting really conflicting information.
Can
Were
you
there
ask?
anybody? Oh, sorry, Orkira. You go ahead.
Can you ask him about the head? I mean, we don't really need the kids if you can just find the head.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Excuse me, Mr. Horsey.
Mm.
We're looking for. I think it's your owner's head. It's
The master has lost his head.
yes.
It is a pumpkin.
Oh no. Oh, guys,
A
you're not gonna like
large pumpkin.
this. Okay.
It has a very curly stalk at the
Okay,
top.
okay. Taking notes.
So we were looking for the wrong thing the whole time. We don't need to find a head. We need to find a pumpkin with a face on it.
Orkira, can you maybe take the high ground, the high route though? We'll never.
Penelope, did you relay this to
Yes.
us? Okay. Is that enough information now for me to?
Well,
to
let's see
do a look at
how
object?
well you did at recreating it. Penelope, is Penelope good at drawing? We're gonna find out. I guess give me a
He draws
sleight
like a
of hand.
child. Oh
Yeah.
goodness. Sleight of hand. I can do this.
I'm gonna instruct my severed hand to help her
Mhm.
as the help action.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, I've got. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, well, it's 25 to start, and then it's
Okay,
30.
but-
It's total of 30.
But what's the roll on the die?
Roll on the die. Oh, was let me deconstruct.
Mhm.
Roll on the die was 25 minus plus 9. So I'm not good at
Okay,
the maths.
so 16.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
So you convince the hand to help. The hand comes and it tries to like smooth out some of your lines and stuff. And what is your sleight of hand, Avren? You can add half your modifier to assist Penelope.
It's plus 1 right now. Yeah.
We
It's
round up, so you get a +1 on
Yeah.
top of your existing modifier.
Great. It's a 6.
She shows you the photo, Alyndra, and it's a very cute picture, but it's very chibi-fied, very cartoony.
Yeah.
It looks just like this.
So I know
It
it
has
needs to be
eyelashes and blush.
big, right?
Yeah, big.
Eyelashes and blush. That's a strange thing to put on a pumpkin, but I don't judge anyone on their
Doesn't look so
makeup. Is
scary.
fun.
Yeah, it's the
Um,
curly part is not hair.
curly-
It's a stock thing.
Okay, it's a curly stalk. We know it glows. We know it's large.
Mhm.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
So I will cast locate object.
Okay.
Which I can sense the direction of the object as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
If it's in motion, I know the direction of the movement. And yeah,
It's harder to pinpoint exactly where it's at because the actual drawing of the pumpkin was
Yeah.
beautiful, but wasn't the most accurate.
yeah.
But you do get a sense of where it is.
It's that way. I'm somewhere
And-
there.
As Alyndra points, it's almost eerie to the rest of you as she is like bathed in moonlight. It's like a wraith pointing one crooked finger in the direction you must go, partially see through.
I just look at Orkira. I'm like, Orkira, can you take a look? And then I take off running into the pumpkin patch. Like, literally.
That's what you see.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Sir Biswillat, hey, can you go over that way? I'm going
Hmm.
to stand guard right here.
Mm,
So as you go running into the pumpkin patch, freely, you look around and you are surrounded by pumpkins, but you know it's somewhere in this general direction.
I'd like to fly overhead, and if it looks like because it's dark, right? And we're all looking around, I'm gonna cast daylight over the pumpkins so that we get a
Like,
clear
wait,
view
she's
of
the
everything.
vampire. No.
So fortunately, daylight doesn't actually shed
Mm-hmm.
daylight because it doesn't. But it's a 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose within range, and it's just bright light. It's not sunlight. So I'm gonna put it over the spot where
Yeah.
Alyndra said the pumpkin is,
And-
or around, and
And
see if that
I'm gonna
helps us,
cast it. I'm
see
gonna
the
cast
curly-
detect magic Surely a person's head should register.
And
Yeah.
that locate object stays up for 10 minutes. So as I come closer, it kind of does the radar
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. You feel the like bing, 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 getting closer, closer, closer. You're all bathed in light as you know, this like
Somewhere here.
Orkira casts daylight. And Orkira, you see it first. You see movement all around them.
What do I see?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. It's a 16.
Must have been the wind.
It's just all the shadows. Oh, do we see the pumpkin?
As you reach up and put your hands on it, I think Alyndra would see it first, and you turn it around. You do see a very large pumpkin, much larger than you were expecting. It's about twice the size of a head. It has like that really long curly stalk on it, and it has like glowing eyes and a very wide grin.
Does
and
it
as-
have blush and eyelashes?
It does not.
Oh, this might be the wrong one.
Put it back.
Okay.
Mine I in the right patch.
Freely, your detect magic procs on it though, as she's like, I think this might be the wrong
Penelope
one."
said there were eyelashes.
I lean down. Does it have a face? And I'm like, hello, hello.
It does have a face, but the smile is like frozen in place. There's like little folds in the pumpkin where almost like wrinkles in a face, but they're all frozen still.
I hit, or because Orkira's still flying overhead, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I hit her with message, and I'm like, this is probably a bad idea. And then I go and pick up the pumpkin.
What's a bad idea?
Now you're about to find out. And
As
I
you
pick it up.
pick up the pumpkin,
Mhm.
tell me, does a 23 hit you?
You know, hold on a second. Yeah, even with shield, I can't avoid that. So yes, it does.
Okay. You feel something start to wrap around your ankle.
I can't.
You take, huh?
Please.
You take 8 damage and your foot is stuck. And as you look down, you see one of the little tendrils of one of these pumpkins wrapped around you.
I can't shield it, but I can hellish rebuke it. So I'm
Okay.
gonna light this thing up.
Yeah, go for it.
We're gonna go ahead and drop one of these old boys on it here. So I'm gonna give it a second level hellish rebuke.
Okay.
It makes a dex save, dex 14. Or-
let's see. I don't
or-
think it'll make it. I get a 7, so I do not make it.
Perfect. Waiting on the old. Oh, hey, that worked out to my advantage. 21 points.
21 points. Perfect. Let me grab it. There we go.
And I yell into the darkness, howling in pain.
And with that, everyone roll initiative.
Oh dear.
I got a nat 1 plus 2. That makes 3.
I beat you by 1. I got a
I
4.
got a 9. But that's good, right?
But 22.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, well, is it the number on the die or the result? It is 22. If that's a double digit,
Okay,
it's
so-
18 on the die plus my modifier.
No,
but
that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so Avren had a 1. Did I get
I
that
had a
right?
9. Sophia's
Oh, you had a
had
9.
1.
Okay, Sophia's had a 1. Freely had a 22.
Mhm.
Penelope,
Dirty 20.
dirty 20. Alyndra,
16.
16. Orkira,
4.
4. Perfect.
So important point of clarification. I woke
Mhm.
up and I was a frog person. Do I have any of my stuff?
You do. Yeah. yeah.
Okay. I'm not even going
It's
to
almost
attempt.
like shape-shifting. You shape-shifted with your stuff.
I'm not even going to attempt to pop out my mechanical
Mhm.
sword because I'm afraid of what's going to happen. So we're just going to use the
Yeah.
regular ones.
And it is your turn.
I'm like, even I don't know what that's about. Okay. So I've got the pumpkin.
Mhm.
Do I see the thing that attacked me?
It is a pumpkin. It shifts around and it has your like, ankle firmly within its like tenderly grasp, and almost like a crack opens in the bottom of it, like super wide side to side, and it grins at you evilly with like 2 slits for eyes.
I'm like, nope. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop a green flame blade on that one.
Okay.
Sorry. Is hopefully 24 enough to hit it.
Yes, more than enough.
Right. If you're like, nope, we're leaving.
Mhm.
Okay. Plus 1. Sorry for the delay there, to make sure I had the right version of Freely up here.
There's
now
no
this
wrong
time,
version of Freely.
This time, all told, I'm going to smite it and all of that stuff, but I did roll 2 6s as a part of my results here. So just
Okay.
For full disclosure there.
Perfect.
All right. 12, 13, 17. And then so that is 17, but I'm gonna drop my smite on it also. And I have to reuse this dice. Plus 8, 7. Oh, plus 2. And then I rolled 2 8s. So I've rolled double digits. For 36.
36.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of damage, high damage. You see this plant shrivel away from you and almost give out like a strange cry in pain. And you notice like another one shift at the peripheral of your vision. You can't really tell which pumpkins are sentient, for lack of a better word, and which ones aren't, but you get the sense that there's more than one.
You guys, I think there's more than one. But yes, I did get 2 6s and 2 8s.
Okay. So as this happens, as you call out to your friends, like I get there's more than one. For the first time, this is actually what they hear. Up until now, they could hear your voice. It's like.
Do I hear that my voice have changed, or am I just shocked? They're shocked that they're ignoring me all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're just shocked they're ignoring you all of a sudden.
Okay, great, awesome. No, it's up to me. All right, that's cool. Yeah, all right, fine.
And as
Really, speak common. We can't understand you.
If I think I can get away without clearly taking attacks of opportunity, I'm trying to head out with the head. I don't intend to just stay here and fight indefinitely.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm out.
As you kind of grab the pumpkin and you're confused with like everything that's happening with your friends, you realize that like you've kind of forgotten how to use your sword. But now you feel like there's like a gurgling power inside of you.
I was wrong to fight this. This was my path the entire time. If I can, I do still try and leave though. If I'm stuck,
Yes,
I'm stuck.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make a check to see if you can escape the grapple.
I didn't kill it yet. Oh, okay. No, if I'm
Mhm.
grappled, my speed is 0, and
Okay.
I would have had to have done things. So if it's still
Alright.
up and holding me, that's it for me.
Yeah, you're good. All right, then it is Penelope's turn.
I think it's only fitting that Penelope cast Primal Savagery. And you just see her teeth go sharp or sharper. And then her claws go sharper. And she's just going to lash out and grab one of these vines and just go. "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
All right, go ahead, roll for it.
And that is a nat 20 to hit.
Yay! I mean, somebody in the chat wins a legendary bundle. Congratulations. Penelope embracing her natural side goes very, very well. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 19 points of acid damage.
19 points of acid damage. And you said you just grabbed the nearest one?
Yeah.
So you grab this one before it can even react to you, bite into it, you rip it. And because you rolled a nat 20, something very interesting happens. You get the sense you could hit again.
Whoa. Right.
With your claws. Go ahead and roll a second time with a +4.
That'll be 16 points.
Oh, awesome. That hits. And go
Oh,
ahead
sorry.
and
Yeah.
roll.
Sorry. And then I rolled damage. Let me try to roll
Okay.
again to hit. Okay. That is a 16 to hit. Okay. Never mind.
Perfect. And roll 2d6 plus 2 slashing damage as your claws grow in size and your muzzle gets even
2d6.
wider.
2d6 plus 6. 2d6 plus 6. 9 points.
9 points of damage as you slash into this like grinning pumpkin underneath your feet. Alyndra.
Do I have any reason to be concerned that these are actually villagers?
You don't get that feeling from them. As you're looking at them, you get the sense that these are almost just like weird sentient plants. And actually, give me an insight check.
11.
An 11 is kind of enough. You get the sense from the horseman himself that he has very poor eyesight, and that maybe these creatures are what took his head, and that he mistook them for children because they were small, and he is so very, very
Oh.
big.
All right. Then, do I have a clear shot for a fireball?
You do at one of them. You could get 2 of them without, I guess, like you might catch Penelope in that. One of them is grappling freely, so that one is not a clear shot at all. You could get the third one easy.
You know, the one that Penelope bit is still around, right?
Yes.
Then I'm just going to point at it and a bell will ring out and I will cast Toll the Dead
All right.
on that creature instead.
Perfect.
The bell is comforting to us and terrifying to it.
Perfect. And I think, what kind of save do I make here?
So it is a wisdom save.
A wisdom
15.
save. I got a 9. So
Okay,
it
then
works.
I will hit. So I do 2 to get 8. I'm sorry, 2 to 12 of damage. Actually, I think it's more than that now because I am level 6. So I do 2 to 12. So I have an 11 and a 3. So it's a 14
Perfect.
total.
It rings out the plant, like you see its tendrils kind of like shake Penelope as it like, recoils from the sound, but you find it rather soothing. All right.
It's like a meditation bell, isn't it?
The thing that has its like root wrapped up against your ankle, you feel it's like almost as like little thorns prop out of it, and you take, unless you have resistance, I rolled very low, luckily for you. 12 points of poison damage.
I apologize. I don't think I actually adjusted my sheet. I think it was 8 points when I got hit the first time. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And there was 12, you say?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Also, can I send Griff down to help, to provide the help action for the next person that makes a melee attack?
Yes, definitely.
That was a no attack roll because I was already grappled, correct?
Well, I don't remember. Did you make your? I don't think you attempted to
Nope.
make your DC check. Okay.
Nope, I just fought with it. Okay, but I am gonna hellish rebuke it again though.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Roll damage.
Yeah, I'm like, no, don't like that.
These things are not very dexterous.
It has to beat a DC 14 dex.
It does not.
Then I drop another. That's a big old 15 on it.
As you drop this additional damage on it, you see it like shrivel and recoil, and it's almost barely holding on to your leg now. The one that Penelope's fighting with like sucks in its roots and then whoosh, pushes them out in a 15-foot square. Let's see. So go ahead and roll a, well, actually on your turn, Penelope, you'll roll a DC 13 strength saving throw, or you'll be restrained by the entangling vines and roots. But that's all it does. And the area around it within 30 feet becomes difficult terrain. Avren, what do you do?
I'm going to rush up to the one attacking Penelope.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm I'm going to attempt to hit it. My first roll is a 19.
Okay, that
And
hits.
my second roll is a 21.
That hits as well.
First one that hits, I'm going to smite. I'm going to Eldritch Smite through my Morning Star.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
And I'm just going to smash this pumpkin right in the face. I'm like,
Ooh.
no one hurts my friend. Oh, God, that hurt just to say it. Okay, anyways, I'm going to do this thing. So you die now. And I just channel all of my undead energy through it.
Okay. So
And
let's see how much you get.
21 plus. I'm taking my Drillful form.
Okay.
29 points of damage. So I am now a creepy undead looking version of a troll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I need more effort. Yeah, that's how much damage I do.
More than usual.
Strike your Morning Star down, and you see Penelope in front of you. The gourd start to crunch with like a sickening sound as the mace comes down and the smite goes off. Whoosh.
Yeah.
The third vine begins rolling forward. This third like pumpkin, you see it like roll whoosh, very slowly, and then a second roll whoosh. It only moves 5 feet this turn. So it won't be able to get to you for a minute. Orkira, it's your turn.
I would like to fly down so that I'm within 30 feet of all of these pumpkins that are attacking my friends. I pull up my book and I say, this has all just been a bad night. And I'm going to cast Radiance of the Dawn. And so any hostile creatures that are within 30 feet of me need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC
Okay.
14. If they succeed, they'll take half of this radiant damage.
DC 14. You
If
say.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw as my book explodes with radiant
One rolled
light.
a nat 1, so it does not make it. The other one rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, so the one that made it will take
Okay.
half. The one that failed is going to take 16
Okay,
radiant
perfect.
damage.
The one
I'm gonna
fighting
set that up.
Penelope shrivels up and dies. And the other one you said, I think, takes half.
Yes, takes half.
The one holding on to Freely barely just like keeps its hold on Freely.
And that was my action.
Mhm.
How hurt does Freely the Murloc look?
He's bleeding.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to, as my bonus action, because my action was just a thing that I could do, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Freely. I'll do it at 2nd level, and
Okay.
I'll get the healing to you shortly.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be, as I did 2nd level, it's going to be 11 healing, 11 health back.
11. Are there any devils?
There are not. I rolled a, yeah. I was watching, that's why I took an extra moment, but yeah.
So you heal 11 damage Freely. And then it is Sophia's turn.
Where am I standing currently?
You are standing next to Avren. You've got a pumpkin kind of rolling up behind you, and you have Penelope and everyone's kind of in front of you. The terrain is very difficult to move across as it is like vined up and very overgrown now.
Okay. Sophius claps her hands together and a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from her.
Okay.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from her must make a Constitution saving throw of 14 or higher.
Okay.
So is that including us?
Oh, does it say each creature?
Ah, crap.
Oh, I thought you turned around to get the pumpkin behind you.
Where's everybody else standing?
In front of you. You can amend that if you want.
Can I amend that?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Sorry, I didn't think everybody was standing right in front of me.
That's okay.
You can also move away from us.
Ooh, could I do that?
You can. You'll have to move at half speed through difficult terrain.
Would it be possible to do that and still cast Thunderwave in my same turn?
You could. You're just going to have a hard time targeting the one that Penelope is fighting because she is so close to it and because Avren's on the other side of it. So it's like you're probably going to hit them no matter what because they're engaged in melee.
Okay, let's forget about that then.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna do see. Am I within reach of the one that's attacking Penelope?
You can be if you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I do shocking grasp?
Yes, definitely.
So lightning springs forth from my hands to deliver a shock to
Perfect.
the pumpkin that is attacking Penelope.
All right.
And I have to roll to hit.
Okay.
Man, 8.
An 8 does not hit. No.
Okay.
Is that with your modifier?
Yeah, believe it or not. I actually rolled a nat 1. That's the second time tonight. These dice are cursed.
Yeah, you reach out to try to grasp it, but there's all these vines in the way. You trip over one and your hand falls just short. And with that as the top of the round, Freely, it is your turn. This little vine creature is still wrapped around your ankle, with its very last.
As far as I can tell, it's the only one I can visibly see, though.
You see one rolling up behind where Sofieus was.
Sorry, just dropped one of my 20s.
You're fine.
Floor dice, gone forever.
Floor dice don't exist. Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna put just one on this and see what happens.
Okay.
I might shoot the second beam at a different target. That is.
But you rolled doubles last turn.
Oh yeah. No, I did double twice. I did.
So as you
is that not a thing? Okay, yes, please.
You get some new skills. You gain multi-attack.
I get some Murloc powers.
Yeah. You can make 3 attacks, 2 with your claws and 1 with your bite. And you also gain like a icy breath, a freezing breath that you can use.
Do I feel like I could get this pumpkin and the other pumpkin with little or no of my friends as well?
You could get this pumpkin and the other pumpkin, but you would probably hit your friends because it's a pretty big blast.
I'm like, I do frost breath everybody. Yes.
Okay, so from my envisioning,
I very much am like, you guys should get out of the way, and it's just like,
yeah. As this happens, let's see. I'm gonna. You guys are kind of all clustered together, so let's see. So it'll be Sofieus and Orkira. Wait, Orkira, are you in the air?
I feel like Orkira.
I would have come down in order to.
Okay, so Orkira,
so
you
I'm
as
probably
well.
in the line.
You both must make a Constitution DC 17 saving throw.
Ooh.
And I will do one as well for the 2 pumpkins. And in the meantime, B-Dave, roll 4d10.
I had foreseen this moment.
Okay. Oh, are you going to use your 410?
With this? I'm trying to think.
I mean, if not now, when? Yeah.
I think I have foreseen this for. Orkira, it's a 16 on the die.
Oh, perfect.
You know, in my head canon, she foresaw this and tried to tell me, but by then I was only speaking Murloc. She was like, bro, you're about to ice breath everybody. I'm like, what?
Yeah, well, I knew that the numbers were bad. I just had this feeling, this prickling on the back of my neck, which I tried to reach for, but then my hand went straight through.
Ooh.
Fortunately, that gives me an 18.
So you will take half damage. Sofieus, what was your roll?
9.
Oh, no.
That's 27 damage.
27. Oh. The icy breath whoosh, rushes out. It's almost like someone throwing up because he can't control. You just see this Murloc go whoosh, and like a large cone of icy breath just bursts forth from him in a 60-foot cone.
It is
Immediately
refreshing and so disgusting at the same time.
Like permafrost.
Freely, this is freezing now.
The pumpkin that's wrapped around your ankle just freezes and snap, the twig breaks. And you are no longer grappled freely. The blast of cold air hits the other pumpkin, damaging it severely. You see its tendrils start to like just kind of like get crispy. with the cold.
This is what it feels like to chew 5 gum. Okay. Then am I close enough that I could hand the pumpkin to Orkira? I know we were close enough that I could blast it.
Yeah. You definitely could.
I hand it to her and I'm just like wave her off.
I take it and I'm shaking.
Yeah.
Yep, and
Right.
then that's it for me. Like just like dust a little frost off while I'm handing that to her, and then that's it.
It's almost like that scene from The Shining, or Kira, snot frozen in the nose, takes the pumpkin, and that
I
is
hate this so
where
much.
we're going to call it for today. We will see if our heroes can manage to decurse themselves next week on Silver and Steel. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for our very, very silly but spooky episode. I appreciated storytelling for you so much today. Let's go around and introduce everybody one last time. The frozen dragonborn. Maybe your fiery breath can save you. Lauren, who are you? Where can people find you?
Orkira is miserable right now, but I had a lot of fun. I'm Lauren Irvin. I'm the community manager for D&D Beyond. You can find me as Oba Lauren wherever D&D Beyond is
The
sold.
ghostest with the mostest, Jen.
Hey, I am Jen Kretchmer. You can find me on Twitter as DreamWisp, on Twitch as DreamWispJen. I am the creator of the Accessibility and Tabletop Kit, which is my pinned tweet. I'm a writer, producer, actor, the things. Yes, that's everything, right?
He's a little foolish. He's a little ghoulish. Todd.
I am Todd. I play Avren. I am the creative manager over at D&D Beyond.
He's the manliest. And I can't come up with a rhyme on the spot, B-Day.
But it counts. It counts. Full credit. Still full credit.
There's a Murloc
The merman
joke
with the
in
most.
there.
Yeah.
It is true. I would just like to say, you took one of my most hated foes and made me embrace it. So here we are. Yeah. B. Dave Walters, say words about things, somewhere doing something 7 days a week. Just follow me at B. Dave Walters. I'm everywhere. But yeah, don't even try and keep up with it. I can't. I'm there for all of it. I still can't follow. Oh, vote. Please
Yes,
vote.
vote.
Please vote. By
Please
the time
vote.
we come back next week, we'll know how this is going. Please vote. Okay, that's it.
She's furry and she's in a hurry.
Nice. Hi, I'm Hope. You can find me on Twitter at @TheHopeLaVelle. You can watch me play our very last conclusive episode of Zweihander this Sunday on the TT2KB channel. It's going to be so crazy. Come join the fun.
Awesome. And she's got fangs and Elvira bangs. Meagan.
We got bangs.
In your vampire form, I envision you do.
Thank you, Jasmine and Freely, for fulfilling my dreams of being a frozen vampire. I'm Meagan Kenreck. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Meagan Kenreck.
And I am, as always, that bronze ghoul. You can find me on Twitter and on Twitch at that bronze girl. It has been my very spooky pleasure to bring you this ridiculous story today. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a great Halloween. Get out there and vote. Let your voice be heard. And yeah, have a wonderful night.